Hey everybody, what's up? Live again. So let me do a quick sound test. If you can hear me, I think so. So in OBS, it's visible, but so in OBS still, I think yeah, sounds fine. Hello, Geek and Dix again, and hello Box Animation. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, it was super fun yesterday. Learned a lot. Animated so many boxes in perspective. Crazy how the time sometimes is flying. And my tea, I just made myself a little tea here. I think it's still a little bit too hot. So I have to wait a little bit until I can enjoy my tea. So I just was warming up a little bit and seeing, so maybe starting again today with a simple box animating it. And then I was thinking how to simplify the human body. Also maybe starting with the human box, but maybe you know that practice to transform the human body from a box into a pillow. So almost like a rap sounded. So yeah, from there we can sketch the legs and also the feet, every direction we want, or maybe the first and then like this, and maybe yeah, animate a character with a simplified human body. So that's planned for today. Let's dive into it. Cool. Beep, 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 beep. Let's get started. So let's quickly a little recap what we did yesterday. So this was the last one. This was just a straight ahead animation. Straight ahead means just you going really from drawing to drawing and animating it step by step without planning it out. Pose to pose is when you plan it out, when you sketch first your key positions, and this one was straight ahead. And yeah, it was fun. Especially this one, I've thought as an outro before ending the stream, doing a little bit straight ahead animation, just having fun, not planning it out too much, just enjoying sometimes also animation. Yeah, just as a little outro. And yeah, I think it looks cool. I also like this one here that is going into the hole here. Could be also like, reminds me a little bit of the Pixar beginning where the lamp is jumping from one letter to the other. Like this could be also an intro for your logo if you would have in the beginning of an animated movie. So and then we have this one, where the box is jumping to the other space, to the other building block here, back to his family. Yeah, this was also fun. So in this document we have so many different layers and things going on. So what do we sketch here? So this was, let me see, yeah, this was the white one. So here we have this box jumping from a different perspective, so we want to set ourselves a little challenge. And yeah, I mean, let's watch only at one more from this layer. So this was the other one here. We've watched in a, and also maybe look at this one. Cool. So, and we have this one. So couple of different angles, perspectives. And I think this was great practice. And if while I'm seeing this, I would say maybe, yeah, let's start with the box just for warming up. I just wanted to say let's jump into characters, but I mean, come on, just for warming up, starting with the basic animation, why not? I'm just thinking what we're going to do, something else that we didn't animate it yesterday, so maybe a new perspective. Maybe what could we do? I mean, for one, a jump into that direction I think would be cool. So let's first create on one side maybe even a box. This could be challenging, could be also a big failure in the end, but that's always cool. When you feel comfortable, then set a new bar, a new challenge. So this is the horizon, so maybe a box that's jumping close to the horizon. Let me think how we're going to do that. Maybe something like that. And quickly brainstorming here how to design that jump. Maybe like that. It looks also boring. Looks boring! So already animated so many boxes from so many different angles. So I'm thinking what else could be challenging? Something like this. Okay, so I can't decide, so we go straight ahead. As a warm-up. Straight ahead, jumping into it. And yeah, maybe also as a warm-up, this is not a bad idea. So especially in the beginning, in the first drawings, our lines look a little bit messy. So we have to warm up our brain a little bit. So we get used to sketching in perspective, straight lines. So... And yeah, there are also the Animator Survival Kit. There's also, I think, a great list of the pros and cons of animating pose to pose. So planning out your whole animation versus animating it step by step. One thing, sometimes straight ahead, so just doing it with the flow feels a little bit more natural. Or yeah, you can create a cool flow, but on the other hand, of course, it can be sometimes harder to maintain the proportions. So yeah, just things to keep in mind. The box is here moving back in that direction. And then coming back there. Then going down. Box animation, I have to go, I come back later, sure. Just, yeah, if you have the time, I'm happy if any one of you is joining the stream. And yeah, I will also, again, as I mentioned, upload the highlight on my socials. Right now, I'm a little bit behind with uploading the highlights. So I have a couple more highlights from past streams coming in the next weeks. But yeah, at some point you will also see the content cut together also from this stream. So yeah, if you're finding the time, super cool. And yeah, thanks for watching so far. See you later. Okay, so let's get back to the box here. So number frame 6. So I'm also not sketching only in the key positions, but also sketching in the in-betweens that we would normally do later, but already also having the timing also in mind, so that the box is slowly going down here, and now we will have a faster segment here. Where the box now will jump into the air. Like that. Whee! And now we'll lift off. Let me sketch it a little bit here so you can see it better. So my camera is not in front of it. Also, maybe I will do a little squash and scratch here. In the air. Let's see how that looks like. Like that. Do, 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 do. And now the box will come again more in the normal state. Still being a little bit elongated long here. Like that. And now becoming more big. The box is becoming more big. Oh. Now it's normal shape again. Let's see how this looks like. And it's a little bit smaller here. This is what I mean when animating straight ahead, going with the flow. That the size sometimes you have to be careful. Like here we have the box a little bit bigger, and then we're jumping into the air. The animation in itself looks good, but the size, we lose a little bit consistency there. So, and now we could add a little bit of rotation. So the box is rotating like a ballerina in the air. And then coming back into this position here. And having a little, fading it, let it fade out a little bit more cool. Like that. See how this looks? Whee! I think this looks cool. Especially the spinning movement. Cool! So yeah, so many cool tricks and small things we can try out and then also apply later to other animations. For example, the spinning movement. Whee! 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 And we could also, especially here, so here at this point, a little bit here, like that. Also add some shadow to it. Jason Dix is writing, the animation looks good so far. While I'm watching this, I'm drawing different perspectives of shapes. That's amazing, super cool. So what kind of shapes you're sketching? Like simple shapes like this, for example a box, and then adding shapes like this, like simple shapes? all a little bit more complex. For example, a tower here, or really like a building with windows, or like constructed volumes like in the book, How to Draw. But yeah, really sketching perspective shapes is always a good practice. Always good use to do that. You will benefit a lot from it. Especially also then later at some point with animation. Let's see how this would like if we also changing the shadow here. We're losing a little bit here perspective, not so accurate 100%. But if you're seeing it, that's great. Cool. Whee! Also with the shadow, cool. Super fun. Super fun. Okay, cool. So this was the first warm-up. Cool. So then I think we will jump into characters. So let's do that. Let's animate again a jumping character, and maybe I will try it pose to pose. I think, of course, will be risky also to maintain the right proportions, but just that's the beauty of animation. Experiment, be open to make mistakes. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. We'll see which kind of I think I will do this one. Maybe. Okay, simple one. So let me see how I'm going to animate it. Maybe from here. Let me also see how I can simplify the body. Maybe I'm really going to use a pillow trick. The goal here is really to sketch a character where we can quickly have on one side getting the perspective right, but on the other side being not too wrong with our proportions. So will be a little exploration here. How are we going to do that? And this arm here will come here. Maybe like that. This will now be behind the body. So from our perspective, so the first position. Now the character will go down. So the feet here will be on the ground like that. And the foot will be something like that. And the upper body will be a little bit looking like that. Let's see how we're going to do it. As if this will work. And then the head will go here. Looks okay, I would say. So, like you can hear, now going with the character more in perspective, I have to concentrate way more to get the things right here. So yeah, becomes a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult to animate this character here. So the arms will go up here. That. And that. And same thing here. Cleaning it a little bit up. Cool. So the first two positions. So, and now the character will jump to the front. And let's see how we're going to make it so everything is connected. Maybe like that. For the 1 foot. And then to the front. So one we would be here. Maybe here. The other leg goes here. Then the body moves straight here. See if this is working. We have to go a little bit down with our drawings here. So we have a little bit more space for our positions. And also let me go a little bit more to the left so you can see what I'm actually doing. And maybe will be a little bit smaller also. So maybe we'll go somewhere here. And I think just for you that's positioned good. Cool. Wee! Woo! So this will be the next position here. And yeah, it's also fun to plan it out straight ahead here. Of course, I'm using reference as help from the Animator Survival Kit. Without, it would be super challenging. Oh, I would need some kind of reference of a character jumping. So, here's another character will now jump into the air. And of course, if you have any question, let me know in the chat. So, I think this works okay. And now the head will be somewhere here. And right now on purpose I leave, we would be more realistic, we would have to add a neck here and then the head, but just now for simplicity reasons I will keep this being here, necklace. Hi, my name is Necklace. Okay. Like that. And now like that. Maybe too long, but it's okay. Hey, box animation, cool that you're back. So we're now into animating a jumping character, so get a little bit more challenging, so I have to focus a little bit more, but still super cool exercise. And also Jake and Dix is writing welcome back. Cool. So I'm also the challenge right now in straight ahead, it would be, I mentioned before, it's more easy when planning every pause before going into animation. It's a little bit more easy to pay attention that you keep the proportions right. But yeah, box animation is writing. My dog just hit keyboard like times. Yeah, that's funny. I hope your dog is fine and your keyboard too. Jake and Dix, the animation looks really good. Thank you. Yeah, we will see when we are through it. But especially then if the character is making the jump in a second, to be still here where the character is jumping, having the same proportion, yeah, can be challenging. So now let's sketch the other arm again. I'm getting more into the talking than actually animating, so having a balance there. So, and maybe this character is also too long. Not sure. Ooh-wee! But it's important that the character makes sound. Ooh-woo! So let's add here a little bit lines. Okay, and now finally the character will jump. Also, let me see if I'm going to add a couple lines here, or if I will do it like that. Maybe it's okay like that. So now the character will be here somewhere in the air. Somewhere. So let me... Now I'm looking at these lines here and extending them, eyeballing it. So to some degree to see where the character will jump. So I think maybe somewhere here. Maybe something like that. So there will be a little experiment. See immediately that we have to shift this a little bit, maybe like that. And now the legs. I'm using an X to indicate where the knee is. That helps me to keep a little bit the proportions of the legs consistent. So, see if this is looking okay. I think, yeah, not maybe this a little bit here. Looks okay. Maybe something like that. And as you can see, also for the foot, for the leg, like in a sense, all boxes a little bit modifies the shapes. So for example, having here a box, so I'm modifying a little bit the shape like that. So you have that shape in the end. Not a box anymore, but it's all starting to some degree from a box. So that's why also it helps so much to just start simple with boxes and then when feeling more comfortable going into perspective. Okay, and of course I'm saying it like that, it takes a lot of practice. So, or also, yeah, just be patient. Don't force yourself. I'm also now sketching couple of years in a row where I'm sketching a lot and a lot of in perspective. So it comes with time. So don't stress yourself. That feeling also to sketch in perspective gets better. The more you sketch, the more better you get. And also I think today, nowadays, you can also, I think I will also do it at some point, to use 3D as a background or as a reference, or animate a simple thing for a complex perspective in Blender and then animate on top of it. Could be also a good workflow. So yeah, use all the tools that can make your life a little bit more easy. Okay, the head here looks terrible. Maybe like that still. Okay, so characters jumping here. I would still we have to move him there like here. Maybe a little bit more here. That's better. Okay, and now the arms going here to the front. Like that. Wee! Woo! Cool! I think it's working okay. And also I like to sketch this little box here on the ground, just to so I find it way more easy to understand where are we in perspective with that simple ground plane there. So I can always use it as a reference. Where's the ground and where's our boxes placed here, our character. Here now the character will land. And also I'm drawing right now really only the key poses, even when doing it straight ahead, in comparison to the boxes before. Okay, and now the character will land here. Maybe we'll find a good angle here. I want the body a little bit shifted. Looks like almost like this little coffee thing that round where you can make yourself coffee. Like that. Okay, now it's sketched terrible, but you know what I mean. Looks almost like that. Okay, let's get back here, like I'm shifting off the important topics. Let's get back to the character. Okay, sorry. So, character will line now here. And the arms will come back. Like this. The foot will go down. Maybe something like that should work. And also the other leg. Cleaning it up here a little bit. So we understand what's happening here. What is happening here? The best thing is when you're animating or sketching and you're confusing yourself with your drawing. Maybe like that. So, let's see how this looks. Looks okay. Maybe this one has to be a little bit bigger. And maybe a little bit more down. Maybe like that. And maybe this one a little bit more up. Or even just the figure a little bit more to the top. Cool. So now let the character land. One landing position. We're going to add one landing position. So the character would stand again, like similar to the position we did in the beginning. We'll land here. Like that. And yeah, also like when sketching this human body, the animations then also take way more time to actually finish. Even the key drawings. Maybe this one has a little bit smaller. And also here, like that. The other leg coming here, like that. Not sketch 100% clean, but it's okay. And also the arm here, going here, here. And the same goes for this one. Cool. So I think the basic jump is working. Of course, a couple more of in-betweens would be great, but as a practice to go into perspective. Jake and Dix is writing, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'll be back soon, though. Keep up the great work. Super cool that you joined the stream. Yeah, was fun. Cool that you're also writing in the chat. Yeah, see you soon. So, and Box Animation is writing good animation. Yeah, I like it too. It's basic, straightforward, but one super cool thing that I think we can take away from this animation, now also practicing for the future, is to have a simple figure that is structured like this here. A simple figure starting with a box where we can always set up the perspective, and then, yeah, from there adding more complexity or the arms, and see how do we want to figure out a character in perspective. And yeah, from there we can do everything with this character. So I think that's super helpful to have a little setup of a character where we feel comfortable in sketching him in perspective. I think that's great. It doesn't take too long to sketch this character, as you can see here, maybe from this perspective also. So it's possible to sketch him from different angles in an easy way. It starts with the box, so it's not too complicated. And then, when having sketched more of these characters, from different angles, in different motion. We then can also start also with a character like that, or then go on top and maybe, also sketch in the rib cage and taking a little bit more time to, the hip, and also then going on top and sketching properly the anatomy or some muscles. But as a first step to explore animation and characters in perspective, I think this one is great. Cool. So, I would also say today is a more short stream. I think I will end it now. I think it was a quick, fun stream, animated around 45 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will be then, the last stream for this week will be tomorrow, and then live again next week. Was a fun session. Also, I like this animation. Super straightforward, basic, it's working okay. Also, the animations from yesterday and the one we started today. This one is also cool with a spinning rotation. Hunter Vigilius, hey, good to see you. Good job, dude. Thank you for that. I hope, if you have any question, if I should sometimes also for future streams, if I'm talking too fast about a subject, or if you want to have a question about, I don't know, like what is 3-point perspective, what is 2-point perspective, or questions I also had in the past, why sometimes 2-point perspective can also have 5 vanishing points on the horizon, all kind of that stuff. What is a grid, how to use a grid. Yeah, just let me know, or also on terms of animation, what is squash and stretch. Sometimes if I talk too fast about a subject, let me know. I try to answer it and explain it as best as I can. And sometimes there was also a question a couple of days ago, or last week or the week before, where I also didn't know the answer. So I'm also in the process of learning. You never stop learning. There's always something new to learn. So yeah, super cool for everyone who joined the stream. Was fun today. Was a quicker one, a quicker stream, but still, yeah, super effective. We learned a little bit. And also for you, sometimes you don't have to practice every day 6 hours, 3 hours. Maybe sometimes it's just okay. Like also take breaks. But yeah, maybe then also just practice 30 minutes a day. Also cool. Go with the flow. Don't stress yourself. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey of whatever you want to get better for. Also, example, box animations. I'm not sure how much you're into basketball, but yeah, whatever it is, enjoy it and have fun. Cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next stream. Bye.